Well, we are learning that Afghan protesters in Frankfurt have entered the Pakistani consulate and removed the Pakistani flag. In fact, the visual that we have got from our sources is being flashed on your screens as well. Those are Afghan protesters removing the Pakistani flag out of Pakistani consulate. Well, Afghans have been protesting against Pakistan in different parts of the world since the murder of prominent human rights activist Ghilaman Wazir. Remember, Ghilaman Wazir was a Pashtun poet and member of Pashtun protection movement as well. Wazir was attacked in Islamabad back on July 6th and succumbed to his wounds just 3 days later. We have CNN News 18, Siddhant Mishra joining us on the broadcast. Siddhant, please walk us through what exactly is happening there and if Pakistani government has commented on it.
Well, look, Sakshi, there is a lot of resentment when it comes to Afghan people as far as the treatment of Pashtuns are concerned. And this particular incident has taken place in Frankfurt. In fact, we have been told that Afghan protesters have stormed the Pakistani consulate and removed the flag. There were a few Afghan protesters, not many. They climbed up the pole and removed the Pakistani flag. In fact, we could also see the authorities perhaps trying to stop them to do that. In fact, there is an investigation that has been ordered by the authorities after this particular incident. Now, Afghans have been protesting against Pakistan in different parts of the world since the murder of prominent human rights activist Ghilaman Wazir. Now, Ghilaman Wazir is a Pashtun poet, activist, and a believer in non-violence, and a member of the Pashtun protection movement. So, Wazir was attacked in Islamabad, the Pakistani capital, on July 6th and succumbed to his wounds 3 days later. Now, some unknown assailants attacked Ghilaman Wazir, who is kind of a torchbearer of Pashtun protection movement, a poet and a believer in non-violence, was killed in Pakistan. And to protest against the administration of Pakistan, against the Pakistani army, today Afghan protesters stormed the Frankfurt consulate of Pakistan, and in fact they have removed the Pakistani flag.
Right, Siddhant, if we were to talk about the kind of relationship that Afghanistan and Pakistan share at this point of time, world knows that there is a bit saltiness between both of them. In fact, Afghans are protesting worldwide against Pakistani. Do we know any initiative being taken by both the nation in order to reach a common ground for even having a discussion?
Well, look, there is a lot of blame game involved. In fact, Afghanistan and Pakistan have been fighting war together for the longest times, and there are multiple terror groups which are mushrooming, and perhaps Afghanistan blame Pakistan for any kind of a terror activity on Afghan soil, and Pakistan blame Afghanistan-backed terror groups if something happens on Pakistani soil. But the fact is, the whole of AFPAC region is unstable, and there is a lot of differences as far as the people of Afghanistan and Pakistan are concerned. In fact, there is also a lot of resentment within the Pakistan when we talk about Baloch, when we talk about Pashtuns. They want to separate from Pakistan. They want to have their independent identity, and they time and again have been very vocal against the barbaric behavior of Pakistani army. And perhaps that is one of the reasons that now the Pashtuns, Baloch, and all are perhaps uniting all across the world to protest against the killing of Ghilaman Wazir, who is a torchbearer of Pashtun movement, a Pashtun poet, activist, and a believer in non-violence.
Right, Siddhant. Thank you so much for putting all of that into perspective for our viewers with regards to the relationship that Pakistan and Afghanistan share at this point of time. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on that story.